What is up, everybody? I'm NoLucksGiven, back with some more Hearthstone Battlegrounds, and we've got Reno or Tess. Tess is kind of an interesting one because I think you're going to get more rewarded by going into your own hyper-specific thing than caring about what your opponents are doing. I think if I learned a lesson from the previous video, and I'm not saying that I have, but if I did, the lesson is to, well, there's maybe two lessons. One, I don't know, I did a decent job playing tempo in the early game. I do think tempo is important, but I think overall the lobby will get bigger and there will be more high-rolly comps in the end game that you have to contend with. So that's what we are contending with going into this one, where we see a triple Molten Rock. Oh, that's kind of interesting. Triple Molten Rock, and then we also do have some Econ here, so we could lock onto this Econ. Obviously, we're picking up a Molten Rock this turn. We're not using our hero power. I'm just leveling up next turn, but the turn after that, do I play a Molten Rock, recruit a trainee, and lock? I think that's possible.
I'm rooting for you.
Nice. A win to kick things off is good. The available tribes here are Beasts, Elementals, Mechs, Murlocs, and Pirates. And whenever Beasts is in it, wow, what the heck is happening here?
Great! I can bring in more powerful minions.
I mean, I gotta try this. This seems like it has to be good. I basically have my next two turns lined up. Next turn I'm gonna recruit. And I'm going to recruit first because it might be more likely that I discover a Molten Rock when I haven't purchased these yet. But I'm not exactly sure how the pool works in Battlegrounds. But that would seem to track for me, like maybe every single thing can't be accounted for. Like, I'm assuming the pool accounts for things that players have purchased already, but not things that are currently in players' existing shops. It's got a Divine Shield and a Death Rattle, so it trades with me. It's a pretty good little Microbot there. And what do we get? We get that little Microbot. And let's see what we can recruit. Do we find another Molten Rock? Oh, it's not. Oh, it's just random. Oh, okay. Okay. We'll still... I think we lock and rock. Sorry, just responding to a text real quick. Not sure if there's any... I mean, if I like Golden 1, then I would have 2 Golden Molten Rocks. And that feels like it's potentially worth building around. But the thing with Elementals has always been they buff up your shop more than they really care about buffing up your board, so I don't think Molten Rock is, like, that important.
You can win this thing.
Okay, that would have been better trading off with a Pirate, but... Actually, no, maybe that's fine. Yeah, it still allows me to win. The one thing that I do miss about buddies, and I've said this plenty of times before, but there's no incentive to win right now.
You're good at this.
Like, you don't get any points from actually winning your fights. So it's a little bit awkward. But let's do this now.
That one might make all
And then next turn we will level and... Oh, that's pretty good this early. So is this. And this could be a good thing to Reno as well, potentially. Though this could also be good to Reno. I don't know, though. Maybe we'll take this and... We have a turn before we have to decide if we want to... Oops, I played that in the wrong order. Oh, well. We've got a turn before we have to decide if we want to Reno this. We could get rich on this next turn. At which point... it will still be before it triggers. And that won't give me time to see my trinket, which is awkward. So I will kind of have to make a decision. I think I wait to see what my trinket is. This card was really, really big against me in, I think, the last video. I did play 1 or 2 games where I didn't record.
Your minions really pulled
But I think you guys saw the big Defiant Shipwright. Nothing great here. Could just recruit a trainee. That allows me to roll as well. Sure. Oh, that's right. It's a random tier 1. It's not discovering a tier 1. So it's probably worse than just oozing. More elementals. I think I have to lock that. And Busker will allow me to buy all 3 next turn, but I will also be buying the...
Gold in my teeth, gold in my hat.
Trinket. The trinket does cost some amount of gold, which is interesting. But allows them... It's just like another way that they can balance it, which probably makes them better than quests. The quests have... They're balanced by the quest and the reward. Yeah, I'm going to hold off, especially because there's another bedrock right here.
You're doing great out
I'm
there.
not sure that I care about Landlubber. Ooh, we get a second slimy Fellblood. That'll be really good. So I've got multiple pairs that I could potentially trade into. I want this to hit this to go here. I'll still trade. Still don't take any damage. Yeah, and there's no benefit to actually winning other than damaging my opponent. Your leftmost minion has +8 attack. The end of every 3 turns, you can make something golden. We can go double Reno. An extra minion of a higher tier each time it's refreshed. Oh, get a random elemental at the start of each turn. Oh, okay. That seems great. Let's just get a bunch of elementals. Yeah, why not? Definitely want to play this first. Can we just level up here? No, I think we want to buy this. And I probably am buying out the shop here. Because I want to put this in play so it starts triggering. And then at this point it just makes sense to buy this. Alright, next turn I think we can level up. I think that we are pretty strong. But I might just want to roll on 3, try to find some of the Death Rattle Fellbloods. And we just get a free elemental every turn. Which is pretty cool. It's nice when this lines up with what you're already doing, though I don't think you want to make that, like, I think that ideally your first trinket is kind of just like a good tempo trinket, which this one really is, which allows you to be greedy with a greater trinket that could win you the game. So that's kind of my thought process overall. Let's see how much that actually pans out here. This is annoying. yeah, it's going to attack into my biggest thing. Of course it does. And we get our first loss. Alright. Bit of a bummer. But we're still likely in second place after this. Oh, I guess we were tied for first. Well, now we are definitely in second.
Rough battle.
We've got
Pick
a
yourself back
triple
up,
of
turn it around.
Celemental. Or a triple of Bountiful Bedrock is what I meant to say. That is going to go off, so I'm glad I didn't reno that. Yeah, let's just level. He kind of just works so well here to triple this. Oh, and I got a free Celemental. This is an elemental. After you discover a minion, gain the stats of the other options. That's really cool. Record Smuggler also seems like a lot of fun. Oh, but they changed it. At the start of your turn, gain 2 gold. If you control at least 3 pirates, gain 2
attract all
more.
these minions? 2 words.
Huh.
Funnel cakes.
I mean, I could just golden this right now. And then potentially pivot. This does seem like a pretty big payoff. But would I rather, with 2 golden elementals already, plus a colorful compass, stay the course in elementals? I think that that's probably true. I'm going to get overconfident here as well. And then I'm still going to play the Record Smuggler.
Now, borrow.
But I'm not going to golden it. I don't think that's right. I don't know if there are ways to continually trigger the battle cries. That was dragons before, though. Oh, no, and there was a Murloc that did that. So I'm not sure if that's worth caring about now that they split this up into only giving health. Party Elemental and Wildfire Elemental. Party Elemental is definitely a good payoff for the colorful compass. So that's worth considering. Ooh, they put these last. That is incorrect ordering, because they just lost their character. Yep, you're going to take some damage, and I'm going to continue to be overconfident. So if you get the Fellblood Portrait, that's when that starts to seem a little bit
Your minions really
more
pulled their
synergistic.
weight.
Double this minion's attack or health. Cute, not useful though. I don't think this is great here either. Next turn we're getting the Trinket Shop. So I think let's just look for a little bit more power in the meantime. Maybe we can triple the Fellblood. Get another tier 5 discovery. Oh, that might have been an elemental. This is an elemental, but just having extra health on this really doesn't do that much for me. Here's another bedrock. I could level up again. That might be the best use of my gold. Here's a Fellblood. I think I want to put that in too. And then maybe I'll just sell Landlubber and level up.
Great! I can bring in more powerful minions now.
I do like the Party Elemental and the Wildfire Elemental, but they're not super necessary at the same time. There's also, is this called Jeweled Macaw? Monstrous Macaw. Monstrous Macaw with the Fellblood. It's probably still a combo, but what would I cut for that? I would cut the Fellblood. That's really it. I don't really want to cut the Record Smuggler right this second. Because, like, maybe if I get, like, a busted pirate trinket, then I could see pivoting and just trying to make pirates happen. You only have to have 3 pirates for this. So it gets active really quick. It's kind of like a buff and a nerf. It's a buff initially. But yeah, you only need 3 pirates total. It counts itself. So it's a buff early on, but late game it doesn't allow you to get crazy amounts of gold, which is probably good for my APM. I'm still learning and reading so many of these cards that it might be a little bit tricky to pull off some of the crazy late game combos. I do think we've lost this one though. +2 attack permanently. Alrighty, what level is this? Tier 5. Let's see what these trinkets are that are so great. Oh, we can sell off this.
The battle is really raging out there.
Cool. Minions in the tavern, +2 for each you've sold this turn. The first 2 tavern spells get 2 random elementals at the start of each turn, get 2 more. Okay. Let's just have a hugely colorful compass. That can't be wrong. Ever.
I like where you're going with this.
I don't... Sure. Alright, I probably sell out of these things now.
Sea breeze makes me sleepy.
We definitely want to play these before we start to use them. Let's go health, I guess. What does Party Elemental do? Yeah, let's go health.
Sea breeze makes me sleepy.
Because we're just going to get a higher health number in total here. Oh, I should have sold that off first. Oh, shoot. Okay, well, there's my triple.
Sea breeze makes me
Oh,
sleepy.
triple this minion's health. Okay, crazy. I could put this in. Discover a tier 6. Alright, I just gotta buy things here now.
Keep up
I should have
the
bought that.
momentum, friend.
A little too much happening. I've got 8 cards in hand. I'm gonna overfill with this colorful compass. And then I probably need to get out of the Fell Blood. Yeah, I've got a lot of health on everything, but that's not gonna help me trade into some of these cards here. So I'm gonna take some damage big off of Millhouse, but I have to have a big turn here. I'll play both of these wildfires, play the Party Elemental. Might need to golden the Party Elemental?
I've got some fresh
Okay, and I'm up against the Ghost here.
You're down a minion and
Do I
up a
golden Party Elemental? Sure, let's do it. This might be weak. Just sell out of
Safety
this.
restrictions offline.
Need a
Harvesting
drink?
servos engaged.
Need a drink?
Just getting some of this stuff out of my hands. Cool.
I'll give you a good price. Go ahead and hire one of these recruits.
Let's sell out of this too. I should have
Down a
done that
minion
first.
and up a gold.
Oh, I definitely wanted that.
Go ahead and hire one of these
Oops.
recruits. Better hire a recruit while you
Okay,
can.
here we go.
I like where you're going with this.
Oh, that's right. I actually played this so that way I could play this elementals, but this is fine. Good elemental, yes. Okay. I should have golded this. That is definitely a mistake here. Let's see what else we can do.
Down a minion and up a gold. Oh, I like where you're going with this.
No one disturbs my home.
We can find some overconfidence. That could be nice. Oh, this is good. This is good to spend my coin.
Keep up the momentum, friend.
I might have just put my health total in single digits there. Yeah, I did. Okay, that's a little bit spooky. But hopefully we can power spike here with Rock. I definitely regret golding the party elemental. And I'll try to end on Transmuted Bramble Witch next turn. Probably just use this on the Molten Rock.
You're good at this.
Oh yeah, I get 3 more, so that's going to triple my Wildfire Elemental already. And I get Elemental of Surprise. Does that triple anything? No, not yet. Okay, this turn I'm gaining health, which doesn't seem nearly as important.
It's good to get some minions in play.
I want this. I think I'm just going to level here.
We're in business.
Nice, okay. Yeah, let's just buy through all of these things. I don't want to triple them. I tripled Landlubber. Alright. Awkward. I don't want it. I know it's got Divine Shield, but I just have so much bigger things. We can do this plus this. Cool. Cycle through these now. It's an elemental, just going to cycle through it as well. Oh, okay. This is pretty big card. Do I get... Oh, I forgot I had free refreshes here. Jeez. Alright. I think I sell out of my... Do I sell out of Party Elemental? Or the Recycling Wraith. It's probably... Or just this thing. Alright, sure.
Sea breeze makes me sleepy.
And I think I will bank this refresh. Yeah. Okay, this all seems fine. Oh, there was some overconfidence here, but I don't have the time to pick it up, and I don't care about Moss of the Schloss.
I think you can win this thing.
So how big are we? I think we look reasonably strong here. I don't know how much more stats they're going to get in the combat. This guy's large. That lined up well. Oh, this thing's over here. That was weird. I was like, did this guy not attack? I have to hope that we don't trade too big into that, but otherwise I think we're looking pretty strong to get a win here. Nice, that was optimal. And from here, it's a pretty easy win. Cool. This turn we get to pump up attack, which is really good. Need to make sure we always have one slot to cycle. I think I'm just going to cycle through the Fiery Fellblood.
Nice work out there.
I don't see elementals here. See an elemental, I buy an elemental. I think it's going to be that straightforward. Overconfidence, but I'm up against the lobby leader.
Better hire a recruit.
So I don't want to get too overconfident here.
I like where you're going with this.
I could triple this, but I don't actually think that's needed. That's a good triple, though.
Here's a gold for the trouble. Go big or go home, I always say.
both halves of this. Okay, this card is still in the game. Cool, good to know. Okay, this will triple with the Frostling, I think, as long as I sell through this.
Have a nice day. Have a nice day.
That's pretty good. Take this for econ purposes. And then, do I have a purchase here? No. So I'll go overconfidence, get in the Bramble Witch, and... yeah, I mean, I have to use my overconfidence here. Ooh,
I think you can win this thing.
that was unfortunate, because if I lose, I'm dead. So I have to hope that I don't lose. Yeah, maybe I needed a bit of a bumper. My opponent's got so many Divine Shields. Death Rattle, gain a random magnetic, and yeah, that with the Macaw. Okay, so they changed this to a Death Rattle. So they're just getting a crazy amount of magnetics each turn. Oh my goodness gracious. That's why they have so many Divine Shields. They get 2 free Divine Shields every combat. So how are we looking? I mean, we still have 1 absolutely massive Divine Shield. We're going to trade that off with the Divine Shield from them. The Reborns really don't matter. They come back really tiny. You're not resetting a Deflectobot. There is a nice little... what's that called? Cleave. And we actually get a win against the lobby leader. That feels really good. Really good. Damage cap is gone as well. So we take all of their armor. We're going to need to do that 2 more times, though. And we're going to need to just do as good as we can in every single one of these shops. Choose a minion in the tavern. Give it stats to a friendly minion. Sure.
It's good to get some minions in play. I didn't like that one either.
Sell through
Here's
this.
a gold for the trouble.
Oh, I should have used the spellcraft. I'm just gonna do... wait. Oh, choose a minion in the tavern. Oh, I see. So I do like that. Oh, perfect. We're pumping up health this turn, so I don't think it's that imperative that we go crazy.
Need a drink?
And... oh yeah, let's definitely overconfidence against the bot. What is this? Discover a golden tier 3 minion to transform into. One sec, I have to close my door. Alright, so I definitely lost a little bit of gold here. Let's just pick up some random elementals. And let's play this so that way we don't fill our hand too much. Oh, I'm playing with this water droplet on the board. That's fine. We are up against a Deadman here. And this next turn is the important one. That'll be pumping up attack. The Molten Rock can certainly use some attack. Obviously, Wildfire Elemental can too. And I'll want to finish off on like a Bramble or just this Frostling. But if we're in the finals, if Millhouse is able to kill Rikara, then at some point, yeah, they were. At some point, I'm going to want to toss the Recycling Wraith and the Party Elemental, too. Oh, Leroy's are great. Okay. Let me grab both of these Leroy's.
That'll do some damage.
Yeah, let me just get through this stuff.
Makes me sleepy.
Wait, am I pumping health? No, I'm pumping attack.
Sea breeze makes me sleepy.
Oh, here's the second Rock. I wouldn't mind tripling that, to be honest. did that for the econ.
Looks like you can get a triple. You down a minion and up a
Cool,
goal.
that's Rock, right? Yeah, that's a Rock triple. Boom.
Rocking rocks.
Have an ice day.
Sure, I'll take this because it's an elemental. I'm gonna end on double Leroy here and try to kill my opponent this turn. Rock does pump itself. That's good. I was curious about that.
This is my realm.
Better hire a
So,
recruit
I
while you
kind
can.
of feel like...
It's good to get some minions in play.
I don't know, maybe I just play one of these Leroys? Because the Recycling Wraith has now become pretty large. Sure, I can find another elemental in a roll or two. So I'm not going to stress about that.
I like where you're going with this.
Alright, I'm just going to try to roll and buy one more thing, and let's just throw in this Leroy. And if we can lock onto something here, that's fine, but if not, that's also fine. Okay.
You're doing great out
Oh, you know
there.
what? I need to back up this Wildfire Elemental because it does not work into Divine Shields. That's a mistake on my part. As opposed to who else's part could it be? Okay, that's the worst attack for Leroy. I probably need to put my Divine Shields more to the back as much as I can. Summon your first two mechs that died this combat. Will that give exact copies? No. Okay, so that's not a big deal. It's good on the automatons, but really not super relevant otherwise. And Leroy's still alive. Now I want Leroy to stay alive so that it can hit my opponent for 5. But we are still going to hit them for a pretty good amount here. No, actually not. We just hit them for... Oh, these are tier 5s now. So we hit them for half their life again. 16. Just got to hit him for one more 16 pop. And the Rock isn't that important this turn, so that's interesting. I think we might as well... Actually, no. Now it might be even more important. Who the heck knows?
This is my
We'll grab this. Sure. Why would this not be
That'll do
good?
some damage.
End of your turn, get a secret after you buy a minion. Okay, I'm just going to use that for econ.
Need a drink?
Let's keep econing. Nope. This did not work.
Go ahead and hire one
I think
of these
this is good.
recruits.
Oh, I actually think a
It's
Faux
not
Reaper
the
would be solid.
strongest, but it'll fight hard.
I think it would be really good to just start off this game with a swipe. That seems potentially better than a Leroy. Pick up another
I like where
Wildfire
you're going with this.
just to have it in my hand.
Restrictions
I can probably
offline.
lead with this second.
Harvesting servos.
And honestly,
engaged.
this is
Go
probably
ahead,
fine.
hire
There's only
one of
so
these
much
recruits.
you can maximize here. Could have picked up the
You're
excavation,
doing
but
great out there.
I could lose to like microbots or something down the line, so let's maybe not risk it. Nice. Pop their bubbles. Oh, we need to pop their bubbles twice. Oh my goodness. Okay. We're learning. We're learning. This helps though, for sure. But yeah, that's annoying. I think they just tripled the automaton, so they're gonna get a golden automaton back, which will actually be big. from the Kangors, especially if Titus is in play. Oh no, Titus is going to be in play. We've got to take out Titus right now. No! Oh, they get only copies of Whirling. Oh, they messed up. Their hand is now full of Tavern spells, but okay, that's a good swipe. It's an okay swipe. Still have to take down this polarizing beatboxer. I think it's going to work out, though. This just has to line up here at some point. This could go anywhere now. Alright, not quite a kill. We hit them for 10 down to 4. And now we get to pump up health again, which now I think is more important.
You're good at this.
I think I'm done with the recycling wraith. Just gonna sell through all of these things for cash. I should have done this, that's fine. I've got so much cash here, and I have not even barely begun taking my turn. I don't hate Leroy. That could mess up which of their characters dies first, too. I do think I want to finish on another swiper. If that's the case, am I ever cutting this? Because if I am, I should cut it now for scam. So that way my stats go on to my other things instead. I think I'm just going to move this back a little bit, though. Baskill's probably good to throw a bunch of scam in there.
Leroy Jenkins!
You got this. You're way ahead.
All right. This is tricky. So first we take out all their divine shields. Then Leroy's looking to trade with Automaton, but if it trades with anything else, we mess up their Kangors. So either way, oh, that's a terrible hit for me. That's a fine hit. And we take out their Automaton. So we took out their biggest card. So now we just have to take out their Titus before we take out... There we go, we get the cleave off. Take out Titus before we take out Kangors. Nope. So they're going to get a bunch of Automatons. A few. Just a few. You know what? This is actually very doable. I think we won. Wow. Okay. I used Reno's incorrectly, but double colorful compass was able to get it done. Let's not count the chickens just yet, but you know what? I'm no chicken. That's a win, baby. That is going to be it for me today. Thank you guys very much for watching. I'm NoLucksGiven. Peace.